Hi, hello. Here is a full body Pilates workout using light hand weights. So I have two 1 kilo hand weights here. You can have the ones that are on your wrist or these guys, whatever you have is good. I'm going to use these today, but that's all we're doing. We're doing a full body Pilates practice or workout. We're going to start in standing. So find your feet that inner hip width apart, legs nice and long. Tailbone lengthened down, shoulder blades relaxed, rib cage relaxed. Top of the head lifting up towards the ceiling. Just allow your hands to feel nice and heavy. Shoulders nice and open across the back. I'm going to just start taking a few breaths here. When you take a wide inhale through the rib cage, inhale through the nose into the rib cage, and a long exhale. Inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. As you're breathing here, I want you to think of breathing laterally, so breathe wide into the sides of your body. And exhale to allow your rib cage to soften down. Taking a few breaths here just to center into your practice. And just to remind yourself that the breath is used to find focus, to increase the support around the spine, and also to find some calm. So if certain exercises get a bit challenging, know that you can just come back to your breathing. We'll take one more breath in here together like this. And we're going to try to keep the breathing going throughout the whole session. If the eyes are closed, you can open them. And we're just going to start warming up the shoulders. So we're going to do some dumbwaiter. So just bend the elbows so the arms are parallel to the floor. Hands are out. So we're going to try and keep our wrists nice and neutral throughout these exercises as well. So keeping the chest relaxed, we're just going to rotate the upper part of your arm, keeping the elbows in, and close them again. So I'm trying not to flare through my chest, inhaling to open, and exhaling to close, keeping the arms nice and parallel. So we're just warming up the shoulders, warming up our shoulders as we're going to be using our hand weights. And if at any point you want to get rid of the hand weights, you can. Keep the breathing going, feel nice and tall through the top of the head. One more like this, open and close. We're going to do a little opening of the arms now, adding onto that movement. So in that rotation, I just want to straighten at the elbows, bring the arms nice and wide, then bend the elbows back, and then rotate them back. So they're going to like a wide V. So inhaling here, exhale, arms straight and long, shoulders relaxed. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do two more like that. Just waking up the arms, finding some strength through holding these weights. It's amazing how heavy 1 kilo's become. Two more. And also, apologies if my counting goes awry. I'm working on it. It's so hard to count and talk at the same time. Some people are amazing at it. I'm not that amazing at it. Last one like this. And down. Just going to bring the palms alongside the body. We're just going to do some lateral bends. So you can take the feet a little bit wider than your shoulder width. My arms might get chopped off here, but apologies if they do. Mirroring me, you're going to float your right arm up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Think of coming up and over to one side. With a lovely stretch through the spine. Restack. And float the arm back down again. So let's inhale to lift. Palm floats, palm faces in. Exhale, up and over. Allow the other arm to just hang. Inhale to pause. And let's exhale to restack and bring that arm back down again. Do one more to each side. Reaching up through the spine. Then up and over. Pausing there. And down. One more time to the left. Inhaling to reach the arm up. Exhale, lengthen, 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 stretching the side. Pausing here for a moment. And then we'll restack the spine coming down. We're just going to do some arm circles now for the shoulders and wake them up a little bit more. So, palms are going to face in. We're going to do a front raise all the way to the top. Then the arms are going to circle wide to the side. Then we're going to allow the arms to circle back the way they came, and then down in front of the body. So reaching up, inhaling. Exhale wide. Inhale back the way they came. And exhale down. 2 more like this. Up. Circle the arms. So working the back. My back's really tight, so this feels really nice. Making that movement come for the movement of the shoulder blades. And down. Just go for 1 more here. Reaching up. Rib cage stays soft. Exhale, open. Inhale, circle round. Exhale, back down. We're going to go into some squats now just to wake up the hips, mobilize the hips and the knees a little. Taking the feet back to that inner hip width distance. I'll go to the side. Palms are going to face in. We're just going to do a few squats down and up. Inhaling down. Exhale up. We're going to add a front raise with the dumbbells. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. For 7, 6, 5. Keep the shoulders back. Try not to let the shoulders creep to the ears. For 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold. It's going to swing the arms back. You're going to push back with the arms for 8, 7, 6. Opening the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms. And relax. Give the legs a little shake out. We're going to do a little roll down now to our mats. We're going to stand at the front of the mat. Like in the middle. I've got my plant in the way. And we're going to roll down, up and down a few times through the body. So standing up nice and tall, allowing the shoulders to relax. Let the arms feel heavy with the weights. Just going to nod the chin, lengthen the spine down, allowing the dumbbells to just draw the shoulders down, maybe feel an extra stretch. Pause at the bottom, then restack everything up to the top, allowing the shoulders to roll back down the back. Inhaling at the top. Long exhale, nod the chin, wheel the spine down, down, feeling extra stretch through the shoulder and the upper back. Inhaling to pause. Exhale to wheel the spine back up right on top of your sit bones, allowing the shoulders to glide back down. We'll do 2 more of these. Warming up the entire spine. Relax through the shoulders, relaxed. Think of the rib cage going up towards the ceiling. Allow the head to hang nice and heavy. Resist the temptation to bring the arms to the thighs, because then you end up in quite a little crunch position. And just allow yourself to wheel forwards and down. Last one here. And nod the chin. Long exhale down. This time we're just going to bend the knees, come into a little crouch position. Hands behind and come to seat. We're going to start with a bit of waist twist in seated, just to warm up in a bit of rotation. Oh, got something in my eye. But also, it's really good for the obliques. We're going to hold our weights like this, fists together, elbows are nice and wide. Feet are hip distance, knees are comfortable distance away and sitting up nice and tall. From here, just going to rotate to the right. And try and squeeze a bit more out of the rotation and inhaling to center. So it's an exhale to twist, twist, inhale to center. Sitting up tall, exhale to twist, twist. Keep the hands in the middle of the chest. Exhale to twist, twist, center. This time we're going to open up the arms after we twist. So inhale, exhale, twist, twist, open. Keep that twist, close, and back to center. And sitting up tall, twist, open the arms wide, closed, center. So I'm just thinking of straightening my arms out, not twisting or moving in those shoulders. Twist, open. And one more to each side. Rotate, rotate, stay tall, open, close. Last one. Rotate, rotate, open, close, and center. Very nice. You can release any tension on the knees. Just rock the knees from side to side for a moment. Take a little breather on those hips. If the hips are feeling really tight, you can sit on some blocks. That will help relieve the tension. Next up, we're going to do a little roll back with some more rotation, a little half roll back. So with our feet as they are, I'm going to sit up nice and tall. First, we're going to have the dumbbells where they were before, so just in front of the chest. From here, just a few, tucking the tailbone, nodding the chin, wheeling the spine down, opening up the mid-back, opening up the lower back. And then you're going to hinge all the way back up, sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling to nod the chin and tuck the tailbone. Exhale, let's open up back, draw the lower abdominals in, halfway. Inhale to pause. Exhale, wheel yourself back up to seated. One more like this, nodding the chin, lengthening that lower back. Find your curve, rolling down the spine. Pause and coming back up. Okay, we're going to have the arms out in front of us this time. Palms are facing in. So let's find that roll that we did before. Find our curve and we're rolling down. Pausing here. Left arm stays where it is. Right arm is going to come to the chest. I'm going to rotate round, drawing my left arm forward like a little bow and arrow. Then I'm going to reverse my twist, bring my arms out. We're going straight to the other side. So we're rotating through the spine. Think of length. Reverse your rotation. Keep the hips where it is. Pause. And sitting up tall. We do that 4 more rounds. 3 more rounds, so 4 total. So we find our curve. We wheel down. Pause. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Hips stay forwards. Then reverse your rotation. Exhaling and find that twist. And back to center. Pause. And wheel the spine back up. Twice more. Working those abdominals, working those obliques. Also this lovely rotation for that mid-back. The mid-back gets so tight. Don't know about you. Twist. Stay with me. Holding that right arm out and up. We've got one more. Wheel the spine down. Shoulders relaxed. Draw the other arm forward as you pull your bow. Reverse. And twist. And center. And wheeling up. We're going to go all the way down to the mat now. Rolling all the way down. Arms can slowly come alongside the body. Wheeling the spine down. Getting the feet ready for some bridges. So make sure you're nice and central on your mat. Do a few tucks and tilts of the tailbone. Find that lovely neutral, soften the ribs. We're going to have the arms above the shoulders. Palms face out, shoulders relaxed. Just going to do a few bridges, do a few spine curls, and then we're going to go into some bridges. So, inhaling. Exhale to tuck the tailbone towards you, imprint the mat, slowly start to peel the spine up and away from you. Pausing at the top, then soften the chest, soften the ribs, wheel your spine back down again. Inhaling at the bottom. Exhale takes you up, softening the ribs, opening up the hips. Inhaling to pause. Exhale, wheel the spine back down, lengthening away one bone at a time. We'll do one more like that, inhaling. Exhale, wheel the spine, one bone at a time. Pausing at the top for a moment. And wheeling everything down, one bone at a time. We're going to bring the palms together So, and palms facing each other and together. We're going to bridge up and you're going to hold. So this time we're not articulating the spine, we're going to come straight up into our bridge. So inhaling at the bottom. Exhale, bridging up. I'm going to raise both arms up overhead, keeping my ribs nice and soft. Then I'm going to draw them over my chest. Staying here, we're going to do 3 more like this, reaching up, soft through the ribs, and back. Inhale to reach. Feel a lovely stretch through the shoulders. Exhale back. Last 2. And 1. Staying up in our bridge. We're going to add a knee drive. So add a single knee fold with our right knee 4 times on the right, 4 times on the left. So let's bring the arms overhead. Inhale here. Exhale to single knee fold the knee. Maybe you can tap the knee with the dumbbell and tap for 4, 3, staying even, 2, 1, toe down, heel down, switching sides for 4, 3, stay even, concentrate, even with the upper body, 2, and 1. Toe down, heel down, arms come above the chest, wheel the spine down, 1 bone at a time, give the hips a little rest. We'll do 1 more in our bridge. We're going to do a little tricep extension. As we bend the elbows, the hips, as we straighten the elbows, the hips are going to come up. So bend the elbows, so they're just on either side of the head. We're going to inhale here, exhale, straighten the arms and lift the hips. Inhale to lower, 7 more, 7, down, and add some tension to the arms, 6, straighten the arms, 5, 4, 3, we're going to add in some heel lift soon, 2, and 1, hold the heels, hold the arms high, and heels lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold everything up, have a breathe. Breathing here, slow and steady. 1 more long inhaler breath. And lower the heels, wheel the spine down, arms come down. Take a breath here. So we're going to do our curl up now. Then we're going to add in some movements. So arms are going to start overhead with our curl up. So think of our roll up here. So rib cage is soft, arms in our rib cage closed position. We're just going to do a few where we're going to nod the chin, curl up, bring the arms alongside the body, pause here, and then wheel the spine down and bring the arms back overhead. So inhaling to prepare, exhale to nod the chin, curl up through the spine, looking towards your center, inhaling to pause, just checking my feet are in the right place, exhale, wheel the spine down. We're going to do 2 more like this, so going into a little curl up abdominal situation. Pause and wheeling down. 3 and down, and last one, and down. Okay, we're going to add a little extra bit of extension, extra little lift of the rib cage as we hold. So let's inhale to prepare as we did before. Exhale, nod the chin, coming up. Inhale so you can get some more lift. Then we're going to roll back down. It's like a little extra bit of a rib cage crunch. So I'm lifting through my mid core, so lower rib cage. Spoiler alert, that's coming up. And nod the chin, coming up. Inhale to find some more lift, shoulders still down the back. Exhale, wheel the spine down. Bring the arms with you. You've got one more like this. And then we're going to add on a little extra bit of load for the core. And you can stop wherever you like on this journey. So here we go. Inhaling to prepare. Exhale, we nod the chin. We're coming up. We're going to add a little extra lift. Then we're going to lift the arms by the ears, staying up. And then you're going to wheel the spine down, arms down. So when you bring your arms up, do not disturb your spine. So think extra lift first. Arms just in front of the ears or in line. Try not to take them too far back because that's when our curl up fails. So we're challenging our stability here. And wheel down. One more. Extra lift. Lifting the arms. Wheeling down. Woo! And relax the arms for a second. Okay, we're going to go up into a double knee fold and we're going to hold the extra lift with the arms up. And we're just going to do arms up and down for a second. Okay. Coming into a double knee fold. Feet together, knees in a hip width. Let's inhale at the bottom, pelvis nice and neutral. Arms overhead. Exhale, come up. Find that lift. Reach the arms up and down. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Arms stay up. Wheel the spine down. Relax the arms. Okay, keeping the arms where they are. Legs where they are, sorry. With the arms alongside the body for a moment. We're going to come into a little hundreds variation. We're going to do beats with our palms down. Then we're going to flip beats to palms up. Beats, palms down, beats, palms up. Okay, palms are facing down to start with. Legs are going to stay together. We'll glue them together this time. Inhaling. Exhale to nod the chin, lengthen the arms at a hover, and they're going to beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Palms up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Long. And 3. And 3. And 4. Thinking of the beating coming from your armpits. And 5. You can come down at any time or put the hands behind the head. 7. We're going for 10 rounds. 8. 9. Last set. Looking at your center. 10. Beat, beat, beat. Stable core, stable spine. Lengthen the arms. Wheel the legs down. Head down. Hug the knees into the chest. You can rock the neck from side to side whilst we're here for a moment. Have a breather. Roll the neck. And relax. We're going to come into a spot of side lying now. So you're going to take the hands behind the legs and roll ourselves up to seated. Take your dumbbells with you, or your hand, you might have your wrist weights, obviously still on. And I'm going to come onto my side. Bend the knees to tabletop, wrists underneath the shoulder. So we're working here on shoulder stability, so I don't want you hanging out here. I want to lengthen yourself away from that arm, elbows nice and tight. Now, I'm going to use both my hand weights in one hand, just for some extra spice, but by all means, you can use one, no props. So lifting through the ribs, we're going to do a little thread the needle and lift, then, top legs lengthen, sorry. Then we're going to do a little leg lift and reach, little lateral bend. I'm going to move so I don't knock out my plant. A literal lateral reach and lift. Then we're going to come up into a side plank and then do some pulses on our leg. So a little few things going on here. So bottom leg's bent, top leg is in line with the spine. Have a little check. Let's flex that foot, lifting through the ribs. We're just going to do a few thread the needles first. So starting with the arm up, We're going to think of your bow and arrow, bring the hand towards the chest, wind underneath, reach under the armpit, keep the length through the rib cage, and then you're going to open out to the side. So we're going to do 8. So let's inhale to weave. And exhale to lengthen out. Inhale to weave. And exhale to lengthen. Keep the length through the rib cage as you twist. So there's a lovely bit of twist for the spine. And obviously we're getting extra work for this arm with those weights. Keeping the shoulder arm in line with the body. Try not to take it any further back because you're going to lose balance. Last 2. Weave. And reach. I'm trying to get a bit more stretch, a bit more rotation each time as my spine feels a bit looser. Arms lifted. We're going to take the arm down by the thigh for a second. Resettle. Arms going to come up overhead. We're going to lengthen to the side. Little lateral flexion. And then we're going to lift and just pop those weights on that leg for a moment. So I'm lowering the leg and reaching up and over. Think of your side bend. And then I'm lengthening and lifting that leg up. So let's inhale to reach and lower the leg. And exhale. We're going to do 3 more. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Think of that side bend we did at the beginning. Last 2. Ooh, feeling it with both of these weights, I tell you. And last one. Reach, reach, reach. Stretch away. And lift. I'm going to lower that leg down, bring the hand down. Just going to come into our side plank. So bottom knee is going to be bent, top leg's nice and straight. Spiral yourself up into your side plank. I'm going to lift, I'm just going to hold those weights on that leg. I'm going to pulse into that leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, ribcage soft, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the leg back up, arm back up, sorry, leg down, spiral the hand back down. I'm going to sit onto our bums. Very nice. Relax that shoulder. We got to do everything again on the other side. So I'm just going to swivel around just so I can keep my eye on you guys. And that first starting position, our knees are bent, elbows underneath, and grab your weights. Top leg lengthens in line with the body, and find that length away from that shoulder. We're going for our thread the needle, so arm starts up, head's nice and long. We're doing 8. So as we're weaving through on that inhale, try to lift your ribs away from that arm, find some stretch, reach through, and you're restacking the spine back to the top. So we bend, weave, restack. Got 6 more. Twist, enjoy the twist. 5. And weave. 4. Notice any difference? I'm finding this side is a little more stiff. Rotating in this direction. Keep the ribs lifted. Check you've not sunk into your shoulders. 2. Take it slow, no rushing. Stay with me. And last one. And up. We'll bring that hand down for a moment. Check we're nice and hips stacked on hips. Bottom leg is bent. I'm going to take the arm over on that inhale. Find the length. And exhale, lift the leg. Land the weight on the foot, on the thigh. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale. Long. Keep length through the top of the head. Got 4 more here. 3. And 2. Think of your arm circles from the beginning plus that lateral bend. And last one here. Reach, reach, reach. Lift. Lower the leg down. Just take our side plank. So I'm bringing that leg round. Hips are facing forward. Open out to your side plank. Lift the leg. Oops. Sorry. Shovel away. I forgot. I'm sorry, my love. Ribs nice and soft. Lift the leg. And I'm just pushing into my weight for 10. 9. Heads long. 7. 6. 5. Strong for your standing hand for 3, 2, 1. Hold. Arm comes back up. Leg down. Bend that elbow back to the start. Just do a little bit of a counter stretch for our hippies. Let's come into our little mermaid. So just one foot, both knees are bent. Let's take the arm down and just stretch over to one side. Nice side bend, side reach. And then to the other side, up and over, countering that stretch. Let's just inhale to bend. Exhale to reach. One more each side and then we'll switch our legs out. Ooh, feels nice in that outer hip, doesn't it? I'm going to swing the legs around and we'll just do the other side, just doing 3 each direction. So inhaling one way, exhaling the other. 1. Ooh, up and over. You can let that hand bend if you like, the one that's on the floor, not on the leg, so you get a bit more stretch. And last one, lift. We're going to come down to our fronts, to prone, to a touch, a little bit of extension work to finish, just to counter all that flexion. It's a really nice way to open out in the opposite direction. So we're going to have our hand weights alongside the body. Just have them on either side of the mat. Make sure you're nice and central. Come all the way down. Okay, we're going to do some dart. So take the legs together, feet together, thighs together, and let the feet flop out. I'm going to shuffle up my mat so I'm fully on there. There we go. Then we'll start with our palms facing up. And let's grab our hand weights. Heads down, cores dialed up a little bit. I'm going to just start by lifting the head up. Allow the shoulder base to glide back. Rotate the palms, pull those weights back. Squeeze the inner thighs, top of the head shooting forwards. Draw those weights away from you, palms facing in. And then wheel the spine back down again. Heads down, toes, heels relax. Inhale. Exhale, come up through your dart. Let's pull the arms back. Pull, pull, pull. Inhaling to pause. Exhale to wheel the spine back down again, one bone at a time. We do this 3 more times. Exhaling up. Pull the arms back. Pause. And down. See if you can lift your arms a bit higher. More stretch, more challenge. And down. Last one. Up, pull, and down. Okay, on the next one, we're going to just do a little bend and stretch of the arms. Going to hold the dart now, and we do 10 of those, okay? Come down if you need to at any point if it's too much for your back. Dial up the lower abdominals. Inhale, palms face up. Exhale, coming in, palms face in. We're just going to bend and stretch for 8, 7, 6, pull, 5, 4, 3, spine stays where it is, 2, 1, hold, and lower down. Woo. Weights to the side, hands nice and wide, roll out those legs for our cobra, feet as wide as the mat, inner thighs turned in towards the center of the mat. Soft point in the toe. Let's have a bit of active feet. So just drawing the toes slightly away from us. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to lift the head and dial the chest forwards, forwards, forward, pushing into the hands, coming up into our cobra. Pausing here at the moment. at the moment for a moment. And then wheel the spine down. Think of lengthening forwards, down the mat. Heads last. 2 more. Wheeling up. Pausing. And wheel down. Oh, this should feel really nice on that lower back. It's really giving me the massage that I needed today. Last one here. And up. Drawing the shoulder blades back, just looking straight ahead. And wheeling everything down. One bone at a time. We'll bring the legs together. Hands by the ribs and just push back into your child's pose, allowing your lower back to fully round over, and hands behind, palms up, and just have a breather. Breathing now up into the top of your back, into the back of your spine, into the ceiling. Take one more breath here, and then slowly wheel yourself up, slide the hands forward, and we're going to come to all fours. Just going to finish with a little bit of cat, just to loosen up the spine a little bit more. Wrists on the shoulders, knees on the hips, head nice and long, nice and neutral. Starting with the tuck of the tailbone, just ripple the spine. One bone at a time, chins last. And then lengthen head and tailbone away. Inhaling to prepare. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, ripple, 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 ripple. Inhale into the ribs. Exhale, lengthen head and tailbone away. 2 more. Tucking under. This time we're going to add a little hip hinge. We're going to send the hips back. Feel a lovely stretch in the lower back. Keep the arms straight. Keep the arms straight as we lengthen out. Chest is coming forward slightly. And then hinge back to start. So we're not bending the elbows. We're not coming into a hunting cat. We're not coming into like a little cobra position. Try to keep the length in the arms, shoulder blades away from the ears as you come back to your neutral. And back up. Let's do 2 more like this. Does it feel so nice, especially going back in this rounded position. Really stretches the back. And lengthen out. Last one. 3. Lengthen. And center. So you're going to lengthen all the way back. One more time into your child's pose. Round the lower back. Walk the hands back to the knees. Tuck the toes. Come onto your heels. Take a moment here. Then we're just going to straighten the legs up, heels towards the floor. Dial up the core. I'm going to roll up one last time, inhaling to prepare. Exhale to tuck the tailbone under, reel the spine back up, all the way back up to the top. One bone at a time. Take a moment in your standing posture to just recognize any changes in the body from when we first started. We'll take a moment here together. And then we'll circle the arms up this time, no weights. And then circle them back down. Flutter the eyes open, if they're closed, mine were. And we're done. Thank you. Hope you're feeling a bit more loose and released and a bit stronger today.